All right, cool. So just want to welcome everybody. Say happy Tuesday. Welcome everybody for being here, especially those of you that are brand new to Now Lifestyle. Either you were sent this link in an email by somebody, you saw this on Facebook, somebody shared this with you and said, hey, come check this out. First off, guys, my name is Daniel Kump. I'm one of the top leaders and income earners with Now Lifestyle. And tonight we got something really super cool, super special for you. My guest tonight is going to be dropping the hammer energy, excitement, and he's a rising star in the world of Now Lifestyle, and really excited to have him here tonight. So again, for those of you that are, like I said, that you're brand new, you're watching this for the first time, what I want you guys to do, even if you're brand new or you guys have been around here for a little while, maybe you've been in it for a couple of months, a year, whatever it is, number one most important thing that you guys can get out of tonight is have some paper, have a pen, be prepared to take some notes, because you're going to learn some golden nuggets tonight. You're going to learn some really cool things that you can take and you can apply that into your business so you can start getting better and bigger results with your business, okay? And also, again, if you guys are brand new now, maybe you guys haven't gotten started yet, maybe you guys haven't signed up, maybe you're thinking about Now Lifestyle, wondering this works. If it works, obviously you can see by the multiple amount of people that are in this conference room that are here and ready to check out what we're going to be doing this Tuesday and every Tuesday night is interviewing emerging and existing leaders inside of Now Lifestyle, giving you guys value, interviewing them, putting them on the hot seat, asking them the questions of why, what they're doing and what is giving them the results that is allowing them to succeed in their business. So, like I said, if you're just here for the first time and you haven't gotten started yet, stay tuned until the very end of this webinar. We're going to have something very special for you that can get you started today so you can start getting results today and you can start growing your business today. And that's what this is all about, getting you guys results quickly, sharing what the other leaders are doing and how they're getting results in their business. So again, welcome everybody. Glad to see you guys here. So let's get into this, guys. Our guest tonight is a man named Alex Rizo. He's only 24 years old, and he's already starting to build a very, very successful business. He has a lot of passion, a lot of energy. He's only been involved with Now Lifestyle. I don't know the exact number, but he's only been involved in Now Lifestyle for a few months. And since he's come on board, he has got the attention of many other leaders in Now Lifestyle because of great attitude. He has a lot of energy, and he's just super excited to be part of this business. He keeps it really stupid simple. He does a great job of plugging people in, but I'll let him tell his story. Alex, why don't you come on up to the mic and say hi and just introduce yourself, my man. Just hit the talk now button and we will get this puppy rolling. There he is. I can hear you and I can see you. Fantastic, my man.
All right. How's everybody doing? I'm super excited to be a part of this. But like Daniel said, I'm only 24. I've been in about 90 days.
Wow, it's that short. I thought it was longer than that.
That's awesome. It's about 90 days. And like you said, man, keep it stupid simple, and super excited to get into tonight and bring a lot of value. And I hope you guys are taking notes because it's about to get serious, and something that you hear tonight might just impact your business. So let's get into it.
Awesome. Well, again, Alex, thank you so much for being here. I know, you're 90 days in, which is absolutely awesome. So first and foremost, I want everybody to know, like, what got you here on this webinar? Like, obviously, you took some action that obviously myself and other people like Adam and Ashley and other leaders inside of Now Lifestyle noticed, but what made you decide to say, hey, I want to build a business online? What made you look at Now Lifestyle and say, this is for me? Like, what got you into this sort of momentum in online business?
So to start, how I got involved was obviously you were a big part. I saw you were doing something. I reached out and I saw the opportunity.
Did you catch me on YouTube?
I caught you on a group with Nick Anderson, and then I personally Facebooked you. And then ever since, I just saw you take off, and I was like, man, gotta see what Daniel's doing. So you said, I was a couple months back. You sent me the link. I got started, and it's funny. I thought in the beginning, I thought I was going all in. Oh yeah, I'm doing this, but I wasn't even in the first week. I didn't run traffic. It's like I didn't know what I had my hands on yet. Boom! The first week I was like, oh, I'm gonna try this free traffic, right? I think everyone thinks this free traffic. I'm gonna try this free traffic. I'm gonna use Instagram. I'm gonna know. Nothing happens. 2 weeks later, I get really focused in. I'm saying, okay. I check out some of your videos, your pin post, and then man, I just started going with Alessandro, Drive Traffic. Then when the Facebook leads came out, to this day, I'm just deeply in love with the Facebook leads, and I am just going all in Facebook leads. And that's really what built my momentum, was just that I decided there's a difference between when you join the business and when you decide to say, I'm going to give it all I got. Not that you're just going to work a little bit, you're going to just go all in. And I just really just said, I'm going to take it to a different level. I'm going to put everything I got to traffic and connecting with people on the other side. As long as I can get you and me like this in a visual thing, I want to know your why. I want to know why you're doing this. Why'd you click the link? And I guarantee you, we're gonna make it happen by the 60 minutes after that. But that's what got me going.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I can feel that, and I can hear it in your voice, man. So, you said a couple of quick things in there, and again, I hope people are taking notes. I hope you guys have this right here, pen and paper. But obviously, you talked about connecting with people. I want to talk about that in a minute, because that is something that you actually do really, really well. So we'll highlight that. But I also want to talk about making the decision, because obviously, a lot of people have heard my story, but we're not here for me tonight. I mean, there's a difference between signing up. Signing up is one thing, but actually making the decision that you want to do this, that you want to build a business, that you want to really, at the end of the day, the online business is just a vehicle to get you the result that you truly want. And whatever your why is, whatever reason you made your decision, is because you want a specific result in your life. So, maybe tell everybody a little bit about what is your why that's driving you to make that decision, or what led you to that point to say, I'm going for this, I'm doing this.
Yeah, definitely. For those of you that don't know, didn't see my video before with Adam and Ashley, I do have a 5-year-old daughter. She's beautiful. Her name is Destiny. And see, when I had my daughter, I did have that. I had a small switch. I said, okay, I need to do something more. So I started like my own businesses, and I did the traditional thing, but I was still killing myself. And then what clicked when I was in Now Lifestyle, and what clicked for me from joining and actually taking what I would say is massive action, is when I noticed that time, I mean, I always thought this, but it really just hit me, man, because I wasn't giving it my all. I knew sometimes you got to be honest, and you got to look yourself in the mirror and say, are you really giving it your all? And while you're complaining about that you haven't gotten results, look yourself in the mirror and tell me how much time do you put into your business. Don't tell me that you've been in for 3 years. Tell me, how much time have you put into your business? How much time have you put in traffic and answering emails, etc.? So the difference was my daughter, so like I said, I worked for myself. My daughter had a graduation, and I had a huge job to do, and I missed it. So what would have happened if I would have seen you? Well, because I saw you for a while. So I blame myself, because I saw you for a while. So what would have happened if I just would have took action before? Who would have known, right? But that's something you just got to say, you got to really look at yourself and really, guys, just think about what's your why and what's it going to take to get there. Because if you're willing to do it, then the value is all there.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. So, I mean, obviously, it sounds like, you know, you have a strong push motivator, which is your daughter, right?
Yes.
So, what is the result? What is, like, let's say, the one result that you want to bring into your life for you and your daughter?
Yeah, I would say the biggest thing to me is the time. That's why I lean so much to Now Lifestyle. When I saw that the system is literally an automated system, literally, it's not even a joke, guys. For you guys are watching this, know that this is literally a automated system. They hit that link, they click it, it shoots an email. There's another email that goes out, then another one, and another one, and it's like people are dropping into your tank, and it's that drove me to having this business, and the result that I can get from it is time. Yeah, the money, obviously, you grow a huge business, huge organization, you're gonna get paid, but the timing, because you could be a CEO for Foot Locker, but guess what? You probably work God knows how many hours. So I'd rather be the guy making $80,000 online. That's the guy I'd rather be. But that's what it is, Daniel. It's time.
So time is an amazing thing, and I'm glad that you're going for that, because to be able to have that time with, you know, your family, your daughter, and everything, it's just, I mean, you know, for me, that's why I'm in it too, and I'm sure that's why a lot of people here are doing this too, so they can spend the time with the people that they care most about. So let's go back a second. You said that you know, had people in the tank and stuff like that, or you get people in the tank. How did it feel the first time you actually, you know, sponsored somebody on automation? You know, what did that feel like when you actually followed, you know, basically, you know, what the system has set up, following through the 1, 2, 3 step process? You get some leads, you get somebody in your tank. Take us through that process.
Yeah, I mean, guys, I mean, I mean, so simple, guys. I mean, buy some leads. Set up your lead capture system. Purchase some leads. As soon as the leads come in, some are gonna take action. They get in your holding tank. Daniel, when they hit my holding tank for the first time, I promise you, I went up to my wife. I said, "Babe, it works." And you know, it was game on from there, because I literally witnessed, and I mean the happiness. The happiness, more like the aha moment is what hit me, because I felt like I was just given a tool that can guarantee a great result for me personally down the line. Whether it takes me, whatever my goal is personally, it doesn't matter if it takes me a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever I'm trying to do with this business. I don't care if it takes me that long, because when I got my first one, I knew that I can get 2, and if I can get 2, I can get 3, and etc.
Yeah, and that's it. I mean, literally all it takes is one, and once you get that one, you know it's possible. So obviously, when you started taking action, I mean, you kind of hit it right there. Like, when you started taking action, what are some of the things? I mean, it sounds like you set up your lead capture system, you started driving some traffic, you're buying Facebook leads. I mean, is there anything crazy that you're doing beyond that, or are you just keeping it that simple?
Keeping it super simple. I'm going to drop a nugget right now, guys. I mean, something that I did recently that I changed up, I added a welcome video. That's all. That was a huge little thing that I did, is that I added a little step. That's all. But everything's super simple. Exactly what our leadership is showing us is exactly what I'm doing. I'm not changing anything else.
So, I mean, obviously, you saw a leader online. Okay, so you saw me. You messaged me. You got started. You started driving traffic. You started getting the Facebook leads, and then you started sponsoring people. So, it doesn't really seem like there's any, like, you know, we're not going to like pull the curtain back and you're like going to unveil this magic trick that you're doing. You're just keeping it stupid simple and following the steps that are inside the system, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So once you actually get somebody in your holding tank, what are some things that you do to, you know, reach out and connect with them? Because earlier you had talked about getting them on the video and just really connecting, but take us through that process. What are some things that you do to connect with these people and then help get them started?
Yeah, awesome. So some of the things that I do is in the lead capture system, I actually have a follow-up that sends them to connect with me via Facebook. And once they do, obviously, Daniel, unfortunately, not everyone sees this beautiful, like shining object that is a golden nugget for me to be a part of. But those that take action, those that do, they click the Facebook and I'm able to connect with them. When I connect with them, I just tag them in a video that you have actually created.
Mm-hmm.
That helps the person know exactly what I had to learn. So it's basically like so it's that much more automation. I have to pin them and then they watch the video and then they have that aha moment and then we get started and then they start driving traffic and it's duplication and now we have someone who's doing what I'm doing on my team.
Perfect. So, you know, once it sounds like you say you created a video, right? Now, obviously, you and I both know, and hopefully everybody here knows this too, that videos are very, very important. When you can put a video into your email, people that actually get to see you and they get to realize like, hey, this dude's real. And what's great is I think, you know, you have a lot of energy and a lot of excitement that, you know, carries over into video, which is great. So I think that's something that's definitely helping you. And one of the things that I know other leaders like, you know, Adam and Ashley and Cole and Amanda and Jen, who are all on your team and all on our team, and they've seen this in you. You have a great way of just positioning yourself, you know, whether it be a positive attitude, super energetic. Is there anything that you do on a daily or weekly basis to really work on your personal development or focus on your mindset, or anything that you do to really kind of stay fresh with, you know, yourself and your lifestyle?
Yeah, guys. Great question, Daniel. I wasn't expecting something like that. I believe in success or in anything that we want to do. I believe that it starts here. So there's a lot of videos. So there's one video that I really love is it's by what's his name? Now the nerves. It's The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. So that one, yeah, I really love that one. I actually I used to listen to it before bed and stuff. I felt like if I put it on while I slept, it would work in the brain.
It does.
Right? That's what I thought. But so there's things like that, and then I read. My wife does that. Like she'll buy me a book. Reading is good. Just positioning yourself in that positive atmosphere, I believe that is so important to just. For example, you're building Now Lifestyle and you're purchasing leads. I believe that, let's say like you're building Now Lifestyle and you're negative and you're like, oh, I don't know if it's going to work. Oh, I don't know this. Then I just believe like you're putting yourself in a negative spot. Now, if you're building Now Lifestyle and you're positive, you're like, you know what? I'm going to give this a shot. I'm going to build this business. I'm going to do what I have to do. I feel like now you're just putting a different vibe into the atmosphere, and that's just going to draw just positive energy, which is positive rewards towards you. So definitely, Daniel, I think personal development is super huge. YouTube videos, audios in your car, instead of listening to like some garbage music, well, put some good, audios into your phone and plug it into your car.
So I don't know if you guys were paying attention, but he just sprinkled like golden nugget dust over the last couple of minutes there. What was the name of that one again by Earl Nightingale?
Oh yeah, The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale.
Okay, so if anyone's paying attention, again, about notes, write that down. Another bomb he also dropped was when you're traveling in your car, if you're driving to work or you're running errands or you're doing whatever, instead of listening to, crap on the radio, you could be plugging in a personal development audiobook or something like that. And those are some things that are obviously helping Alex and helping him obviously have the great attitude and the great presence that he does here today. So awesome. Guys, you got to realize this. For everybody that's here on this webinar, that's everyone that's watching this live now, and everybody that watches this replay, because this is going to be on YouTube. This will get broadcasted back out to Joel's list. Alex is on here for a reason. He's on here for a reason because he's an action taker. He's got a great mindset, great attitude. He's building a very fast, very strongly growing team, and he's doing all of the right things. He's keeping it stupid simple by following the steps, driving traffic, getting leads, following up with them, plugging them in, and he's connecting with them. So there's no secrets here. There's no like I said, we're not like going to pull the curtain back and then you're going to be like, whoa, look at all these crazy things that this kid's doing. He's keeping it real. So, I mean, Alex, obviously it sounds like you're going through the step. You went through the steps yourself, started driving traffic. You started sponsoring people through the automation that the business allows. And then once you actually have somebody in your holding tank, you reach out to them. Now, do you typically connect on Facebook or text or phone, or what do you feel is the best way to get a hold of somebody?
So I feel the best way to get a hold of someone is for them to hear you, for them to feel your passion, that you genuinely want to help them. So I think that's really important. But sometimes you don't get people on the phone. So definitely connect with people. First thing, connect with people through the phone, give them a call. Second thing, text, because they always have it on them. Third thing, Facebook and email.
Nice. And then obviously you said once you do try to connect with them, you try to get them on a conference just like we're doing right now.
Yeah, I definitely invested in our conference room, because I think I had to pay for that, but I definitely had to jump on that, guys. I mean, if you don't have the conference room, I'm not sure if it comes with it or if we paid for it, but if you don't have that, get it now, because I use that all the time. If I can connect with someone on Facebook, we're getting on a conference and I'm going to walk you through exactly what I'm doing. And you tell me if it's hard or if it's easy. And if it looks like we can team up and do this together.
So basically you just help spell it out for them too. Really and what that does, I think, is it just reinforces what we're doing. It reinforces the behavior. And also I think it reinforces their ability in themselves to be like, yes, I can do this. Because you even said, is it hard or is it simple? And so far, I haven't met a person that said it's hard. So far, anyway. I mean, who knows? So here's the thing. Obviously, there's a lot of brand new people that are watching right now. There's a lot of people that haven't gotten started yet, whether they're watching this live now or they watch the replay. And then there's a lot of people that maybe they just got started and it's like they maybe they signed up, but they haven't made that decision. They haven't taken action yet. What would your advice be to someone who either is almost started or somebody who just got started? What would be your advice to them to help get them off the ground quickly?
Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, I believe it starts right here. So if you started or you haven't started or you're watching this replay or whatever it is, there's a reason why you clicked a type of link that says that, hey, I want to build an online business. There's no secrets. Everyone knows whoever's watching this video is obviously well enough educated that this is about an online opportunity. So if you want to make money online, that means that there's got to be a reason why. Why is it that you want to make money online? Now, if you, whatever that why is, look at it. If it's a person, if it's your daughter, if it's a mental thing, if it's a state of place, it's a place that you want to be at, think about that. And think about what you're doing right now. And think about if what you're doing right now hasn't changed your position in life, then why don't you try something different? Something that someone else is having success at. Because when someone else can do something and be successful, chances is that you can do the same exact thing and be successful, especially when it's not something like a trade. Like if I'm a tile installer, I don't think that you could just start installing tiles because you watched me or watched the 30-minute video. But guys, I'm telling you, it starts right here. And if you're willing to take that leap of faith and actually start building a business, then this is the place to be. I kid you not. Now Lifestyle is the place to be.
Yeah, I think I think the mic was just dropped right there, man. And that's just it. It's just about making that decision. And I mean, I know for you too. I can't overemphasize how important it is to make that decision that you want to get. Starting is one thing. Signing up is, taking out your credit card and starting is one thing. But actually making the decision that you want to bring a very specific result into your life is completely different. And it's until that moment happens that you actually do make that decision that you can really start going for it. Now, obviously, I know that just personally from knowing you over the last 90 days, you've had some challenges, you've had some things get in the way, and you can talk about that if you want to, or if you don't, that's fine. But I mean, making that decision, how important has that been in keeping you going, keeping you moving forward, having that right mindset and that right mentality?
I tell you, Daniel, it's been just exactly what you said. There's been so much that I've been through in just this little time. I come from, just to give a little overview, I come from a company that so it's called Miami Christmas Lights, right? Anyone can look it up. It's a company, right? It was a Christmas company. I worked there 4 years. I started from the bottom as an installer and went up as a director of operations, right? I was making literally like $1,300 a week, relaxing, right? Not relaxing. I put in the work, right? But what happened? I had no time, then I had to build the company, whatever. I quit, ended up doing it by myself, right? So what happens now? I got all the struggles, all of whatever on top of me, right? And then that's seasonal. So what happens? Now I don't have a job, right? Because I started to build this business and I can't just go back to work over there, right? So I just start working a job. And around this time is when I saw you, and I reminded myself of what you were doing. This was in end of March 28th or something like that. This was the time that I was struggling. Yeah, something like that, March 28th. This was the time that I was struggling, and I said, okay, he's got the way out. That's what I said. He's got the way out. So I took that step. Guys, if you think owning a business is the way to go, I kid you not. I mean, any business owner, drop something in the comments. How much do you pay of overhead, X, Y, and Z? Now lifestyle is the way to go, because it was literally a pivotal point. And because of that, I'm able to push forward. Because I made that decision and joined Now Lifestyle, I'm able to push forward and know, even though there's hard days ahead of me, right? Because obviously I'm not rich, right? But there's hard days ahead of me. But I know I'm building Now Lifestyle. So what does that mean? In a little bit of time, give it time, give it time. And you're gonna look back, and all those sponsors, all the people that you've been sponsoring on automation, those monthly memberships are gonna start kicking in. When guess what? Why? Because you made the decision. It wasn't because you sat on it. It was because you decided today, right now, with me and Daniel online, you said, hey, this 24-year-old could do it. This kid could do it, then I can do it too. And I challenge you, take a chance on yourself, because I promise you that we believe you will give up on yourself before we give up on you, because we're gonna be right alongside
you. Awesome stuff, dude. So I got a quick question for everybody that's watching right now. I got a quick question. Again, the 100 people that are on with us right now, and however many thousands people see this afterwards. All right, how many of you would like a 24-year-old powerhouse like Alex on your team right now? Give me a yes, or give me a hell yeah, if you would like someone like Alex on your team. And then we're going to tell you how you can make that happen. Okay? We're going to give you a secret. Oh, it's not really a secret, but we're going to tell you how you guys can make that happen. I don't know if you guys can see all the hell yeses coming in right now, but obviously you can see the type of impact that somebody like Alex can have on your team. Great energy, great passion, great mindset, has taken massive, massive action. And people like Alex are out there. So here's the secret. This is how you attract and get people like Alex onto your team. Here's the thing. Number one, you start. You got to start. You got to get your lead capture system set up. And then you got to get traffic, whether that's Facebook leads or who knows, solo ads or whatever else. And it may or may not hurt to actually record a video of yourself and letting people know who you are so you can put it into your emails or have other videos out there on Facebook or YouTube or whatever else and let people know who you are. Because Alex saw me and said, hey, I want to do what that guy's doing. But if you're doing exactly what Alex has said, which is, driving traffic, connecting with people, because this is a people business, connecting with people, and then showing them how to do what we do, you're going to find people like Alex. It's just a matter of time, period. So, Alex, dude, my man, I think you dropped about 5,700 golden nuggets throughout this webinar. First and foremost, I want to appreciate all your energy, your time, your passion, your mindset, which is huge. And for being 24 years old and having the positive, energetic mindset that you do is just absolutely awesome. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of Now Lifestyle. Thank you for sharing, your story and everything else with this community. It's just, I can't thank you enough. So before we, maybe open this up to answer a few questions, any last words for all of Now Lifestyle? Anything that any other type of value that you want to add or anything that we didn't talk about that you want to talk about?
Man, thank you so much, Daniel. I appreciate all the kind words. I just want to say that. And all I'm going to leave you guys with is the most important thing in this business, I believe, after you start and after you set up your lead capture system, is to connect with people. I believe, guys, as long as you connect with people, I was actually just telling my wife this recently. We live in a consumer-based world. What does that mean? I believe that means that as long as you're willing to help someone with something, you'll make money. So as long as you're willing to help others, you will be successful. So join, start helping others be successful, and you will be too.
Make that 58 golden nuggets. Yeah, that's just it, man. Get passionate about helping other people. That's it. That is it. So, real quick, let's open this up to some questions. I mean, I saw some questions were coming in, but I think as they were coming in, it looks like people were answering them, which was good. But if you have a question for myself or for Alex, you guys can drop those now. But we like to try to keep these to roughly about a half hour. And like I said in the very beginning, that we had a little something for you guys. If you guys are watching right now, and let's say that you have not gotten started yet, but you want to get started, really all you guys got to do, I'm going to drop this link right now. All you guys got to do is just go to NLS1D.com, and right now you guys can get started for just $1. You can take a $1 trial, you can come on board, and you can check out the back office, you can go watch videos, and you can see if this is a fit for you, and you can start working with people like Alex. You can start literally building your business with all the great people that are on this webinar, and you can start achieving some of the things that Alex has and many other people that have been on these webinars. You can start bringing results into your life, but all you got to do is get started, and you get started right now today for just $1. Just $1, and see if this is a fit for you. And guess what? If it's not a fit for you, you can get your buck back. I don't know how you cannot see the value in that. I'm just saying. All right, cool. D James, my man, don't be dropping your own links in here, brother. All right, don't be doing that. That's not what we do. All right, so any questions? It doesn't look like we have any questions, which is good. Will there be a replay? Yes, there will be a replay because my man, super shout out to Carlos Loureiro, is recording this because Carlos is awesome and he records all of these webinars for me. So awesome. So yes, there will be a replay available, and I'm sure this will get emailed back out. and you guys will see this on YouTube and all that other stuff. So, all right, cool.
Real quick.
Go, man.
I actually saw a comment here that I've heard before, and I actually want to address this. It says, maybe I need a new coach. I actually want to address this, guys, man. I've heard this a lot of times. Everyone's always like, oh, it's my coach. Do you realize who my coach was? My coach is Daniel. That means that I never even spoke to Daniel. He's so busy. Do you realize that? That Daniel is so busy. So I didn't even talk to Daniel. So Daniel pointed me directly to what I needed to see, and I took action. You do not need a coach with Now Lifestyle. You just need to take action.
That's 59 nugget bomb.
I had to say that.
But dude, that's so true, because I mean, I've seen that time and time again on a lot of these webinars. You know, people will say like, oh, you know, my coach never called me, my coach never reached out to me, like, and you know, people that want to blame their coach because they're not succeeding, and it's, you don't, your coach isn't responsible for your success. You are responsible for your success, and you just said it. You know, I basically pointed you and said, this is the route that you want to go. You went through the dashboard, followed the steps, took action, drove traffic. Now you're sponsoring people. Now you're growing a team. Now you're on this damn webinar. It's like, that's it. That's it, man. That's it. Yeah, Donna Lynn says you need to do it for yourself. You don't need a coach to follow the system. Atta girl, Donna Lynn. There you go. All right, listen, doesn't look like there's any other questions coming in, so appreciate that. So listen, again, super major awesome props and thank you to my man Alex Rizzo. I'm going to tell you guys right now, and you can mark my words, look for this dude on the leaderboard every day, because he is going to be there, and this is not the last time you are going to hear from Alex Rizzo. So again, thank you guys for tuning in on our Tuesday night recognition webinar. Yes, there will be a replay of this. Alex, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, man. If you guys thought Alex did a great job, give him some applause, give him some attaboys, give him some love down below, and let him know how great of a job he did tonight. And Alex, man, anything else? We good?
Thank you so much, Daniel. I appreciate it. And guys, let's keep rocking it. Welcome. I hope you guys started today, and if you started right now, welcome to Now Lifestyle. Let's do it.
Awesome. All right, guys, y'all have a fantastic evening. We'll see you guys live on the next video, and as always, we will see you on the leaderboard. Good night.